people that like thin people to be in control, even if they're mentally ill. And I was just thinking, somebody is trying to get somebody in trouble. I was hearing those verses like, you can't control me. I was like, what he saying there? Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. Somebody trying to gang up on somebody. And that the dirt that they knew threw on somebody. It's like somebody tried to uh, disassociate or dehumanize somebody before they came to their prime. I mean, this could be people that thought it was just somebody's ending, but these people were, say, I'm the emperor since I was born, and these people did everything to me, try to emasculate me, do all these things or whatever, but I'm really a living God, right? And these people have been able to keep me in a dark box or something like this about what's going on in the real world beyond me, right? So you think it's just hood niggas and people in your family and people around you or whatever that you see it through your life, but really they have an ulterior motive, or they have a altar or a clone somewhere, and those people are doing things. They have the same mindset that these people down here have, but they try to rise above and throw themselves. They try to place themselves above the throne of God. So what they would have to do is, as I'm rising, they would have to be like trying to throw dirt on me or squash me down or something. Now, some of these could be of a bloodline, some of them aren't. These are people that, I was thinking about that Tim's name. These are people that hang people from the Timberland. You know, the boots got that tree on it. I remember I got a lot of flack online for breaking down that Timberland sign, right? It's the same trees like they used to. Well, it could be the tree of life to me sometimes too, but it could be the same tree that they was hanging people from. So it made me think, no, our Christ is the one that you hung from the tree. And it's like I will. It's like when God, when Jesus said, okay, well, find them and bring them in front of me. Those that don't want me to be king. He said to kill everybody that didn't want him to be king. So this would be, it would not be like he just like, I'm big and I'm bad and I'm Christ, and or I'm Jesus, I'm about to kill these people. Because I was thinking about that King of Wands yesterday. And I'm like, I don't want no King of Wands with no pink shit on his clothes. I want that nigga to have red blood dripping off his clothes, bitch. That's what King of Wands I want. You know what I'm saying? I want a motherfucker that's gonna have blood on this shit when they come to me. You know what I'm saying? I want no pink shit. Okay? You know, that might be a little sensitive, but at this stage, I don't need that. Okay? So these people have been taking people's clothing or coverings or their names, using identity theft and identity fraud, and then moving these people or putting them on family trees that's not protected and killing them while they're on that family tree, but they can't kill me, right? They actually could make these moves, pay all this money, but they don't have the authority. So they can't, whatever they're trying to put down, it just won't stay there. So these are people that are professionals for centuries. They've been here cleaving onto families or whatever, making merry and everything, and then everybody find out, because they're already low vibrating thinking, they find out that these people was not their family after all. Like, you understand? Throughout the time, people brainwashed, they're swapped out, blah 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 blah. Throughout even if you got a large family, they work on them the most. So, so they trying to leave a breed of like Haitian or African or like, I don't even think these people are from tropical down south, like tropical, like Brazil or nothing like this, like the West Indies or nothing like this. I think these people could be Haitians. hmm And especially, I already disown the Furman breed. You understand? From the whole line, the Melvins that's connected to them, it's already done. We got the Queen of Swords still on the top of the deck. We didn't get to use this, and we in some kind of warrior spirit mode. Like, believe me, if these people are trying to keep me out of facilities that I'm supposed to be in. They're keeping me out of networking systems that I'm supposed to be in and trying to berate somebody, right? So I feel like even if we have like because I be thinking about water energy, there's different water energies. There's some people that, because of the connection between maybe the British Isles or other places, that you have something that should be a separate breed of water, and then you have these people that are coming over here trying to take over America, that are from these other nations like Africa and Asia and other places. So, but I look at Africa, Asia, and if Russia is really over there, if they're not talking about a separate system that they have over here in America, then those people are all the same. Those people are almost all the same, you know. And of course, if these are world leaders and stuff, they want to taste the variety of whatever is in these lands. If they're dealing with these, if they have dealings with other people and they come into their land to visit, of course they're going to offer up women. But it's the women that they're offering up are the some of these are the elite class. They're just trying to force you into the streets or force you down. Um, and they're putting lesser thotty bitches above. It's like a new worship thought energy here. Disregard. If we talk about kings and queens, disregard this person, knowing that millions of people are watching them and they're bending over with a skirt that's already risen up their ass cheeks and they shaking their behind. You see, I could never take a queen seriously that took to be in the entertainment industry as a dancer or a singer on stage. I could never take that person seriously as a queen. Especially, like I said, with some of the costumes and stuff. I'm never gonna, it's not happening in my new world. Because these people already been cast down by God. Most of these people, the only reason why they was ever to raise back up is by switching some of us, stealing from us, moving us around, keeping us confused. And I'm telling you, they're about to try to start a race war. And the worst thing in this world, I mean, in this nation that could happen right now is for black people and white people to think, so-called black people and white people that have a long ancestry here, to think that you're enemies. You better pay the fuck attention. What I'm telling you, what I'm telling you. This is why it's very important, especially for diplomats and upper chamber people, not to take foreign women. If your main thing, I think Russia, I think China's president or leaders mostly have Chinese wives. I never seen a Chinese leader with a white woman. If there is, they don't put it on TV. We don't see it. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I never seen Putin with a woman. I think I've heard about that story back in the day. I don't know, some conspiracy about a death, or it's maybe a deja vu, or it's maybe a vision that I had or something about he died and they cloned him or something, and his wife maybe had something to do with it or something. I don't know. Now, I don't know if this is another story saying somebody had something to do, like I had something to do with something. Yeah, somebody could be saying that. That could be a lie. This could be an Empress in reverse, because somebody could be with an Empress in reverse right now, and this could be a lie that a Queen of Swords is about to shut down. These people swap memories. Like, okay, so if these masculines have been tied to me since a child or something like this, or tied to me at a certain time mentally, they could see what I see or think whatever like this. Somebody took, like, when they brainwash these men, they take the memories of, like, if their wife killed them or the person closest to them, they put it inside of me. So, like, it's like I did this or I set them up. It's something like this that they're doing. All right? It's something like that. But there could be an Empress in reverse right here. And then there's a Queen of Swords about to cut something down that these people are saying here. So it's all trickery. So right now I feel like it's Africa that is the one that's saying I will go and show. It's either Africa or somebody, Russia, but Russia has, you know, the Ukraine. They have that man that supposedly had died from that plane crash, supposedly. They have Putin, and I don't know. Those are just the three main ones, but I don't know who's doing the Discord. Okay. Okay. I have to put y'all under the ottoman. I'm sitting outside, and the sun got too hot for the phone. Okay. So, what is these people doing? Okay. So they may try to start a race war, or this is what this whole thing about Umar Johnson, because all of these scholars from the past, they just scam artists, or they're bothered by what somebody is saying because their plan is not going that way. You know, it's almost like when back in the 80s or 90s or something, when Farrakhan, you know, they used to say, oh, white devils and all this other stuff. in the Caucasian mountains, because I feel like this is anti-tourist energy, and I feel like this is also them trying to bring Africa into America and Islam, and trying to eliminate the purebred Indian people. Is always going to be hard to, because you always been taught, oh, the white man is the Caucasian man, but there is also a pure-blooded breed or a pure breed here. They're always supposed to be here. These people don't go against God, but there's people that go against God and do sneaky shit and try to sneak them or lure like I said, the silly women and silly men that have been lured out of a community. So, like I said, even if this is the energy when I used to do my transgender or point out transgenders in the Hollywood or in the entertainment industry, if they think that I'm about to bow down to them, they got another thing coming. So, I cooled down on it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of know what I know right now, but I'm just trying to say, like, if anybody think like, because I feel like even with this masculine or a certain masculine that was like behind the scenes or something watching over me, you know, um, this could be the masculine that was taken early on, like in the teenage years or something like this. And they would be, if Hollywood is built off transgender, and if all the first ladies are transgender, and if all this stuff is like this, then this means that this masculine that they took will be accumulated to that energy now. So they take them into that background, back room or whatever, and introduce them to this whole different thing. And then now this masculine don't like women. Oh, you know, right now they blaming the BBL, or these are men that would say something about a woman like her body smell, or put her through some traumatizing some things where she would have to, she would have to try to protect herself or something like this, or feel weird about doing things that necessarily you would do. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what somebody's doing. Like I said, because I can only be accountable for the things that I initiate or that I, in my full waking energy, decide to do. I cannot be responsible for somebody using some type of high tech militia or military something to abuse me, right? And that's why I said, if the thing is to kill or defeat, okay, they're talking about some militias are robbing New York. This is talking about people that's doing identity theft right now. They're using hackers and stuff like this to rob people from their trust funds, rob people of these people that they killed and cloned in the past 3 years. These are the ones that's coming to clean it up and coming to collect the money and go into these courtrooms and collect this stuff or whatever that's supposed to be for these American children that are left behind, right? So it would be something like, I just seen a clip with Rhaenyra and then Aegon, I think, okay? But I was thinking like, I don't know why that feels so weird, because it's like Aegon is supposed to be Alicent's child. She got this brown hair and everything like this, but he got this blonde hair. It's almost like somebody, like these children were swapped or something. Like, whose child really was that? But there was a question about Rhaenyra's children or something like this. But what I'm talking about, bastard children, is I'm talking about your foreign people that you brought over here within the borders within the past 40 years, because you wanted to make sure I would never have a reign. Because they know that when this masculine energy died, whether it was my grandfather or this father, the original one with the soul or something like this, that the empire was left to me on many different terms. Even being a child of Elizabeth, or even being of an Elizabethan, or being a child of whatever else, God, like, that's the higher sources. No man on this earth is supposed to be claiming me, putting their mouth on me, putting their hands on me, signing no documents on me. You're not my fucking daddy. That's why I said, and then showed up in my life like a fucking daddy, right? There's only one masculine that could have that I could relate to. Okay, I could relate to what his works is. Okay, all right, what his work said. But see, this person could have been saying all the right things, but in their heart, they didn't want that. In their heart, it was either going to be me or this masculine. Okay? So somebody could have pretended to be cool or like or brother or sister or father or lover or something like this, but either they have been compromised or beaten into submission to marry somebody else. Okay? Because I would not be accustomed to these people's ways. So that has to mean that a father was hating on me from the beginning to if I was going to have to face or battle or know or anything about the underworld, or because that's basically what this House of Dragons shit is about, so it'd be like of the world but not in it, or in it and not of it, right? So that would be a hating ass father, right? It would. And if this person chose somebody else, right, at some point in time, and then taught them the ropes, that's a treasonous traitor. And then I'm confiscating everything. That's why I said the children, everything. They could get confiscated or they could get deported. It's like waking up to find out that you the real empress, and your father been running your empire, and he built other energies that could, in the future, when you wake up or something like this, that will be ready to kill you at any moment. So do you just turn around and kill all the motherfuckers, or what do you do? And I'm gonna call the shot to go ahead and just, if you don't want to take the knee, flee. It's just as simple as that. You see what I'm saying? Because taking a knee is just saying that you're standing down. Yeah, and if you caught sneaking trying to still do something to try to dethrone somebody, then your ass is out of here. It's just as simple as that. So I don't know how it works because I never really watched the whole full series, but this is just how I'm seeing it. It's like somebody's supposed to be like, damn, at the end. I didn't think she was gonna have it in her or whatever like this. They supposed to pick somebody else, and you supposed to think that you about to take my money and my identity and my creativity and give it to that person, my literature or whatever I've created during this awakening or whatever, and think you're gonna give it to that person, and then you're gonna think you're gonna live a happy life with that person, and you're not. Everything is gonna get confiscated. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. That's what I'm saying. You can't. They try to take the Ace of Cups from the sun. They've already compartmentalized. I already see some of the people that they taken something from. If they try to take my right eye or something like this, okay, then they just gave it to somebody here. Probably Mami Wata Tarot or somebody they just try to do something like this with. Because these people phony. They say one thing with their mouth and they want you to sit there and worship them and watch them all day. And when you don't watch these people in their tarot readings, then they go to sucking dick with these dignitaries or whatever to get their way. So it don't matter if these people is ugly or pretty or fat or whatever this is. None of that shit really matters. That's what they want you to be arguing about. This is about bloodlines. That's on the front line. So even if these people then dropped down and went into behind society like Beyonce and them and started building, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like still, I've been left blinded, stranded, maimed, or something like this in a sense spiritually, right? By these people that don't even have authority over me, right? And I'm actually the one on the front line. I'm actually the one that been standing in one spot the whole time. I have not been having the luxury to go and get out of there quickly if danger is coming to me. And don't nobody want to be no war. Don't get it confused with, because I feel like somebody's trying to make female knights, and I don't think females should do that. They too fucking petty. I think that it should be, I like when I was watching that episode, and they were talking about maybe making old girl the first knight. That could have been Peppermint. And this person just wanted to come for me. Whether this person got a sick obsession and think they in love with me, or this person got a sick, but she want to seem like she's coming to the table with everything, and I would have to ask her for everything. But this is some shit that somebody stole from me. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Like I guess they feel like they can get niggas, real niggas that still got their phallus, or they was not, done something to or whatever to comply to that. And these niggas is mad because, this man been maimed, this man, or this, I'm hearing man. Even though if I have a female form, I've been had children and everything. They are jealous because these women have been able to. That's why in the Bible when he say, I'm gonna make the person where you cannot manipulate them no more. These women hop on dicks to manipulate people. I was either created without one, with all full masculine thinking mindset, right? Or they did something to me as a child as soon as I was born with cruelty, and then they took something from me. So that when I grow up, people would take it as a joke, right? Because I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. You notice that a lot of women ain't saying that the female is God, or a lot of these men that were saying that, they're not saying that no more. A lot of these scholars is mad because I didn't have to get all the education and all that other shit to shut down their theories or whatever the fuck they're talking about. And that's why I said I can make a lot of gurus and a lot of people mad with the material that I've been talking about for the past couple years. It would make these people, these archaeologists have to rethink and redo everything with this simulation. But I'm telling you, all your history books and shit been written by fallen angels and people, entities that been on this, especially harping on America for centuries now. You see, how is it America's slavery? How is America being put? The Americans that was here was not enslaving each other until some sort or different types of colonizers came in. No, I was wrong about this, because biblically, if you go back to Genesis 1, they kind of let a couple people in, like Deuteronomy. They let a couple people in. They was warned not to do that. Let them have a little plot of land here, there. You see what I'm saying? And first of all, I'm hearing that the first people that came over here, they looked like us, and then they let their lighter skinned brothers come in, after them. Okay, but it started with getting somebody in here to weave something between a group, a tribe, a band, a clan, um, a, like these Indian tribes or whatever. They would let somebody in to get in through, okay, to cause discord or something like this, right? It's the same pattern. But in Genesis 1, it talks about brother going against, or they brought the dark with the dark and they thought, no, the earth with the earth and they thought it was good, but we don't think it's good this time. I told you, I already sit here for 3 years telling you it's not good. So somebody tried to disregard and say, oh, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. It's not good. And you're going to find out. Because I will probably still be here, or I will be coming back in a different form or something to finish the job. But unfortunately, and somebody's thinking, well, damn, what's the problem? If they all come over here, you still going to be in charge or something? No, these motherfuckers ain't got no home training. They already over here thinking they about to try to call the shots. That's a no. You understand? That's a no. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. Okay? And some of them already been here under Assad Netta, under Umar Johnson, under all these names. These people is sellouts, man. That's why I used to look at 19 Keys and I'm like, but I seen something about this energy or whatever. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you, okay. All right, okay, okay. And then I seen how these people was going on that show or whatever and talking and, Dame Dash and all them. And I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Yeah. So now we got the Ace of Pentacles just flip back up in the upright. I'd be looking like, ugh. I mean, I don't think it's called brown nosing. I don't know what it's called because you don't know somebody else's motives. You know, somebody just trying to, see somebody for themselves. They don't want to, what I'm saying, take somebody else's word for it. But you notice we don't have any of those guys that are still really standing right now that people are listening to. They've had to turn their channels over to you, like Sonetta them, to talk about different things or something right now. Or more messy things or whatever. Nobody's talking about those scholarly things that they were talking about, Phil Valentine, maybe. I don't know. And I'm seeing magician because I think this might be a magician as well here. Somebody's name could be Renee. So we do have the magician here. And somebody lied. This could be a magician that lied on somebody. They could have lied on this peacock because the card flew out of my hand across the thing. And it was in reverse at first. And then when I went to pick it up, it was in the upright. So somebody could have lied on the peacock here. Okay? About the peacock. It made me think about when I went to Florida and a peacock flew over my car. Somebody else could be a magician. Okay? This could be this Nino Brown energy here because he look a lot like my Taurus. But he looked like my cousin. Okay, he looked like my Taurus, okay? And this Uncle Jesse energy. But like I said, before Jesse died, he didn't have no children. So this would be them taking his DNA, splicing it, and creating something in the likeness of my spouse and my Uncle Jesse or something like this in a petri dish and then trying to use that to be over me. And that's not going to happen either. Hold on. Yeah, they could have tried to splice some people, and splicers are not a part of the God's kingdom. It's not that I just put that scripture up yesterday, and I like the fact that it said these people are not a part of the kingdom of God. Now, somebody is not stealing. Somebody, it could look like they were stealing. Somebody was your lover or my lover, and I did not know at some point in time. They were already collecting something up, or they were stealing. But what they could have did was went the right way, got wisdom, got with wisdom, start working with wisdom or something like this, and then their debt or their thievery, if they were able to replace it, would have just been wiped out by them taking her hand, because this is somebody that could have been supposed to already linked up with me, okay? Like it was supposed to be, this would be like one of the top selections when I came to my coming of age, right? This would be somebody that wanted to be with me while I got whatever it was, right? Okay. But let's say that this is somebody that you could communicate with in your right brain. They damaged something so that right brain energy goes to somebody else. They could have took something, a biopsy. They could have did something here. And that information is going to a whole nother bitch. And now this person is honoring that. They feel like you ain't doing nothing or whatever like this, but they're honoring the girl that's getting the marching orders from a higher up entity to do and go collect these things, but that's an imposter. This bitch a liar, a manipulator, or something like this. And again, when we talk about being in heaven, these people wasn't be supposed to be nowhere near my head, my visions, my readings, my Akashic records, none of that. So all these people that went ahead and looked at my forehead. So when we talk about God and not looking at God's forehead or something like this, or what's in front of the face, I told you I put the damn image up there the other day about what the words actually mean. These people is not supposed to do any of that. NASA was not supposed to do any of that. And I'm hearing also with this Suki with the good coochie. Suki is getting money from pimping out somebody else's good coochie. Period. Somebody is doing space age pimping or something like this, and bitch, you about to. That's not the one with the good coochie. I'm just telling you that right now. Somebody, you about to get sued, bitch. You and Umar Johnson, whatever fuck y'all got going on. Okay. All right. You remember they said I ain't gonna go too hard. These could be people, these could be these other fake orphan Annie energies trying to attach themselves to this, whatever this money tree of mine that I've never even been able to touch on my own. These people are taking my money, taking my abundance, taking my authority, or trying to take my authority or something like this. And they're about to get cut. Six of Cups. Somebody could be doing some spell work with somebody with a cross. Your last name could be cross, or your cross could be on your coat of arms. And this person with the heart, okay? This could also, and then there's fire here, okay? So, but there's black fire, okay? So they could have turned somebody to blackness, try to say something here. Because I think Spect has a heart on their coat of arms, the cross for Coleman, and then the black smoke. I don't know what this is here. This could also be, yesterday we seen that King of Wands with that fire in his hand. But also this is making me think about, my something brewing, right? With the Bruton last name. Or this could also be like up from the ashes. This could be representing, I don't know. Oh, I was looking up another coat of arms that I put up yesterday. And it had the same dog that's on my coat. I think Brown. Because I remember this boy in school, people used to get on him because he didn't have good clothes and stuff like this. He kind of looked like Childish Gambino or like Chance the Rapper or something like this. He kind of looked like one of those two. And people used to pick on this boy or whatever because he came to school, he didn't have a bath, and just like 8th grade or something, and he didn't have good clothes and things like this, okay? And people used to pick on this boy, okay? But I thought he was a cute little boy and everything like this. Nobody I'll be dating or nothing like this, but I don't know if I ever picked on him. I don't remember picking on him. But like I said, the reason why these people are able to keep a tight-knit something is that every cycle, they're deleting the bad things that they said and did against each other and putting it on somebody else, like the Christ. So while they've been in this little NASA camp or whatever y'all been doing or whatever the fuck this is, you've been sitting here just keeping me like I could probably be like inside of something. They could have me inside of something, some kind of tomb or something. And these people just go there and they just dump this stuff on there. They just, and they want this karma to come towards me so bad or something. And they just wonder what is happening. Why isn't it happening? And whatever this is about to come back around on these people. We got the 6 of Cups here. I think this might be some type of offering or something that somebody's giving. I'm seeing all the cup cards in my head right here. But I'm not seeing the 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like an illusion or something. Why am I not able to see the 6 of Cups in my head? Hold on, y'all. It's gonna bother me. I don't know if this is, because I think that, no, 8 of Cups is walking away. 6 of Cups is the offering from one to another. I don't know if these people are trying to combine something here, and that's not going to work. Yeah, because we got white and gold a fire coming up bigger than all of it, about to consume something. And there's also a spaceship behind this cross. It's also a spaceship behind this cross. See, these people are hell bent for centuries. They thinking the wrong way. They thinking to cover this stuff up. Why is she exposing our stuff? Somebody has to pay for this. No, this nothing is going to be hidden. Nothing shall be. And these are people that can't. They could dish it out, but they can't take it. Or they could see one of theirs being roasted. Or they could see these people taking advantage of them, recording them, exposing their secrets and things, going in their Akashic records, and they won't do nothing about it. But now that their shit is coming out as organizations as a whole, it's a problem. See, but you didn't protect your supposed brothers, or you try to treat people like they wasn't a part of something or whatever this is. You only use their energy, nigga. You got to pay for that. And I ain't even talking about the universe. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. And when you think you winning, I'm telling you what I just said. We got the Ace of Swords right here. You got to pay for that. Yeah, somebody ain't no nice guy. No more Mrs. Nice Guy, Queen of Pentacles or something. Somebody got to pay for that. Like somebody leads from a place of the heart or something like this. Also, somebody wants your heart. See, half of that is like this, white or something, and the other half is red. You gotta pay for that. So imagine being me, and everything I'm doing and saying or something like this. My in-laws are actually my enemies or something, and but they trying to I don't know what they doing. Okay, or they could be protectors or something, or I feel like it's wish swappy with these people, hate and love with these people, but it's like a collective, or somebody could be collateral or something. Yeah, the Chariot. I'm telling you, we got the Ace of Wands and then the Chariot. Something is about to change here. So these people are all day commuting, sitting and smiling in my face and sitting around me, having me, living in my house and everything like this, okay? I'm here because everywhere somebody lived, they always owned it. So somebody was getting paperwork. So these people could have did this even with my dad's house. It's like finding out that at one point in time they had a spy in here that looked like your husband. This was looked like your husband, but this was really somebody that was coming to get close enough to do whatever this is. Okay, so somebody could have been fake loving somebody or something like this. Yeah, with a Queen of Cups here. They was using a Queen of Cups in the reverse to do this to somebody. Okay, damn it, where's these ants coming from? They was using this Queen of Cups to help them, and this led to a Ten of Swords. Now, this person could have just died, and this Queen of Cups is trying to take this and bring it to me like, oh, look what I got for us. There's a woman that is forcing a 5D relationship with another woman that's not gay. There is a woman trying to, and she's okay with this man helping her. This man is trying to play authority over your life to get this, okay? Somebody changed their mind, or they been mind controlled, or they dead. I mean, it's just what it is. Somebody said they got nothing too high, like that Tim song, Pull Down the Curtain. I'm telling you, somebody, that pull down the curtain got something to do with genital mutilation. I'm trying to tell you, your curtains is between your legs, girls. Period. Your tent is between your legs. In a sexual, spiritual sense. There's a dual meaning to these girls saying, oh, I'm homeless, I'm living in a tent or something like this. These are probably also, I don't know, I'm going to just keep that to myself. It's something like this, y'all, okay? There's an ending here, okay? Probably to a magician. I mean, I hope this magician look like he want to be in the upright, but I just don't know. I feel like this magician lied. It's not no feeling. This magician lied on me. If this is me as this Ace of Pentacles, because somebody is still connected to somebody is still connected to an old peacock. Do you understand? There's a bitch still trying to hold on with her dusty fucking claws, draining the life out of the next force and uprising the next youngest one. So this would be like your grandmother blocking you and then fucking with your children. Do you get what I'm saying? This is some old bitch, some old dead bitch. And they say respect your elders. Do respect come like you're not about to try to kill me and I respect you. I will slice your fucking head open, bitch. I'm not gonna play with you. Because I'm hearing that somebody's grandmother, when your grandfather passed away, he already gave you something or gave you some title. This grandmother and them, just like everybody else, took this money from you and went into a different lifestyle or fame and cloned themselves. And some of these wasn't even, these men woke up at the last minute and realized these was not their wife anymore, or they seen a devil's face on them or something like this. They were convinced to build a whole new life and actually stay this time and take care of them children. But they left the first group of children or something behind here. Four of Pentacles. That's why I said something is about to be redone. Whatever this is that this magician was doing, even if this magician was my person or your person or whoever the fuck this was, whoever this was doing, this is over. It's time to get back into what the sons of David was really supposed to be doing. So this reckless, whatever this is, the Game of Thrones, all that shit, you might well, what they said, the Lord went in and took the rib out and closed up the thing. Okay, that's what's going on. Yeah. These people, I hope they in a cave or something like this. And somebody got what they needed from them. Because this is what these people was probably doing to somebody. And some of these people been on the run for a long time because their Messiah never came to stop something. But when they did come, these people abused the person or blocked the person. So it's like, what are you doing? I hope that somebody is somewhere in a cave or a bunker. And I just hope that they thought they was going to live the rest of their life up in there. And I hope they is going to live the rest of their bones going to be in there. That's what I hope. Because you got to make an example out of these people. You can't, nobody can allow whatever this is that they're doing, man. Really. It take a lot. And they have to be getting assistance from somebody on this side in our nation is a fucking traitor, man. They got to be getting help from somebody because they just have to. This is not like some people trying to get over the border and they getting shot like back in the day. I'd really rather that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or something like this, and they just trying to get over the border, and it's already said they cannot, or something like this, and they just getting done up when they run up. And that's not the case. Somebody is like, come on, yes, come on. Nobody that's a real leader, that your people is fucking starving. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is more concerned about motherfuckers that's coming in the border than the people that's already there, that's starving. Nobody but a fucking traitor. This is somebody that if the military is compromised, the motherfucker already know. And instead of feeding and pouring back into amazing, resilient people the right way, you thought it was going to be best for you to cause another flood. But God said there ain't going to be no another flood. Who the fuck are you? You've been doing this shit over and over again, whoever this is. We got a King of Pentacles here. Somebody about to get something that's destined to them or whatever. This could be a female here, okay? Somebody want to hurry up trying to give this to you to shut you up or something like this, or before you tell on one of these people that these people been following or whatever. Like, I don't care about you because that's what I'm saying. This is not the first, shall be the last. This ain't the time for that. Somebody wants you to think that so you can keep on waiting and being patient. It's nothing to be patient or be still about. It's nothing to be still about. And if these people are tripping or they're scared, there could be an energy here that's saying, know that I am God or whatever. But like I said, if somebody is claiming this, and if these people are doing more things to attack this person, if somebody heard me say that, because sometimes I say stuff without saying it exactly how the Bible's saying, but when I look at the scripture, I'm like, that's what I just said yesterday. Somebody was listening hard enough that know me, that know that's what I said. So that's why you try to come in here within the past 24, 48 hours. You can't come save nobody, but you can only come steal. You don't want nobody to think you came in here for that food and that mana or whatever the fuck you just came in here for. Because you don't want nobody to know who it is. These are trifling ass people here. And somebody's dealing with a fake world here. Your world is about to be upside down. Yeah. I'm noticing when I put these down too, that the Ten of Swords, they thought that they were about to be upside. Look, I'm telling you, this is the judgment. This person is judging everything around her. Nobody gets a pass. The people in this wreath, the two things in her hand, these people here, this person is this is judgment, damn near. You hear me? Peppermint or the judgment demon person in the lover's card is not this energy. That person is not supposed to have no fucking authority. That's just a watcher. Yeah, that's what it is. Because, look, I just threw it on the thing. This is what it is. You thinking you about to end something for me. No, this is the end for you, motherfuckers. Like, you actually had to take care of somebody that, you had an easy job. You had to take care of somebody that was already nurtured by God personally. But I still had to live in this world with you motherfuckers. So you didn't have to really do nothing to change my way or say, oh, you got to stop hanging out with them gangbangers. You got to stop doing those drugs. You got to stop drinking. Nobody never had to tell me nothing. And you can't say nothing about my fountainhood because that's what the Father gave me a duty to do. So you can't talk about my fountainhood or me using my energy to cleanse however I had to cleanse. You hear me? You blame yourself for it, coming up after my work and trying to imprint your fucking work on top of what I already created with God. These people is trifling. Yeah, but somebody not going to protect you. Whoever this is, they not going to protect you. And this is some snake that sat there and exposed you under the thing because they already knew that they was going to uplift somebody else instead of you in this position. Because I'm a girl without a penis. So, you see what I'm saying? They already knew what they was going to do. But when you have rulers and people in charge that have these natural things that they chose, or these could be other things that make them not able to carry, okay, or these women that cannot, when you have these people at the top of society, they're going to, and this is their tradition, to keep on turning people inside out, ripping apart their essential needs from their body, their phallic, and doing all this weird shit. It's always going to be another race that's coming up after them that's going to do the same thing. And then they're going to need to feed off of their subjects. Do you get what I'm saying? They're going to have to feed off of their subjects to replace the things that was lost in the fire, or when they put people through these unnecessary tactics and these unnecessary fucking humiliation rituals and shit. Get rid of the shit. While you're wasting your time trying to humiliate your child or something like this, unless you doing this shit because you really humiliating these people because you hate them. And you want to get rid of them and you want to eliminate them. There's no need for it. Think about if people did other things, like taught these people tactical something. Somebody built somebody to burn, and this fire is about to jump back out on their ass. It's about to come out because there's purity here. It's about to burn the rest of these people that had this idea, period. These are foreigners. These are foreigners. These foreigners, or the African side of things, is in reverse here now. They can go ahead, especially if these people were going against the American Empress, they can go ahead and get, it's a 10-10 ending. There's also American breeds that went away. They went a certain way on their Indian brothers first before the Africans got colonized and brought in, or were doing whatever they were doing in the Carolinas. Okay, so you already had the American Indians had to turn on each other with the tribes that they already had here, with these so-called African people or other people or foreign people that came in, and then they bred with them 100 years later. Do you see what I'm saying? We go through these cycles. 100 years later, somebody starts at least maybe thinning out both of these breeds. Now they getting too, okay, with them and them together, this might be a problem or something. Somebody is finding out the truth. And then now we're here today. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there's one person still up from the ashes here. So that's where the bricks is, the hold is put on. Because somebody could have been perpetrating somebody for 30, 40, 25 years or something like this. But somebody's wondering, why ain't this working or that ain't working? Because whatever you're trying is not going to work. Because you don't know, you're not more powerful than God. The God I'm talking about. And I don't have to sit on my channel all day and say, God this, God that. We got so many people, even these pastors that's popping up, all these pastors popping up, these cool pastor season or whatever the fuck this is. Eloy the prophet, all these people like this, and this other person that looked like one of them boys from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and all these other people that's coming up out of the as these pastors, and the little girl, that Janice clone, that Janice Unpack clone with the bishop's house, Potter's house or whatever. All these people is impossible. All these people are hype men. They hype men. They hype men. These are motivational fucking speakers. You don't know nothing about the word, so you got to amp it up and try to make it fun and flashy and catchy. You don't know nothing about the word. You don't know nothing about God. Y'all transverse against God a long time, and you already, and these people know, because Potter's house look a lot like my grandma. So these people already knew who I was, and you went and you took all the rest of the people that you liked, I guess, down south and built something or whatever the fuck you did, and that's what I'm saying. So I ain't supposed to see it like y'all. I'm not going to see it like you knew I would not see it like that when it. So it's not like, oh, your father prepared a table. No, when I'm gonna eat. By the time I wait for this, I've been starved to death. You understand? King of Swords. This is a judicial situation. This is Shiloh holding the damn the iron. What do you think it mean in the Bible when he said that he's gonna rule them with an iron rod? That mean I'm gonna say shit about black people being so-called black that you ain't gonna like. It's something you need to hear. As a whole, I'm gonna say something about a lot of different. With your Queen of Cups, Mommy Wata, that you knew she was siphoning my information and my energy all this time, and you want to hold this person up as your queen. Where? Cause y'all work behind the scenes. Cause y'all check in. Cause y'all get checks. Yeah, this is crazy. And probably in my name. Yeah, Hierophant. So we're seeing somebody in a Hierophant energy about to take down a devil, a female devil. Mommy Water devil. Here. Because this person is posing as blood. You see, this is very intricate, this card. Actually, it is the devil, but it's my favorite card in this deck here. This is somebody that keep men and women chained together, watch them sleep around in the 5D, or they have these women on their roster and they send them in to sleep with these people, whatever. This is how money is being made here. This is why Africa is saying that they want to regain the oil rigs, but these niggas can't have nothing when they come to you, because they're gonna you think you was in a rude awakening with them so-called white men you thought was doing something all this time. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. You're not even fucking ready. Like I told you, when you and I was gonna be, you was not gonna be ready for the cartels. You was gonna think it's cute. Oh, look at all this money, I'm doing this. Until they zoop, they done having you infiltrated, and they gonna mow your ass over, and then you gonna be dead, and your kids gonna be dead, or they gonna be on the roster with these niggas. And it's the same thing with these motherfuckers that you trying to. We bringing Africa back where? Not the fucking America. These people are forever. It's written. They forever gonna be a servitude or serving themselves. They could be serving themselves. You ain't got to serve me, but you ain't about to overrun me. You ain't about to overrun me. It's about order. These people have had the authority for a long time here. Yeah, Seven of Swords, and then here we go again. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords in reverse. You thought you was taking something. Somebody's son, a Knight of Coins or a Knight of Pentacles, is in reverse. They was helping these people because this person wanted to be looked at as the Christ or something. This son could have went against the mother, or somebody's trying to act like that this other King of Coins is the dad, and that I'm the son that's in reverse because I went against the father. You a lie. You a lie. This is Norman Bates want to take my clothes and put it on. This could be somebody that kind of be childish or a little bit slow or something like this. And so they tried to mute me and make me slow or something like this and hurry up and try to take whatever this is from me. My brain power and everything. I'm telling you, this is that if it's anything, that the first ones could be the shooters. Okay, so this could be like the first Kanye that we remember when he first came on the scene. Go look at Kanye West when he came on the scene, and go look at some interviews, and then look at him now. Now, people change, but no, that young motherfucker is still here. Doing something on some space shuttle ship or something like this. Being a bully because a girl is saying no or something like this. Okay? You also go back and look at the old Drake when Drake first came out, and you go look at Drake right now. That's not the same motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So some of them first ones, the first generation, from 80s when I was 0 to 10 years old, or listen, somebody could be maybe older. I don't know. There's something going on here with age, or the 70s. This could be 70s people, or the 80s people, or something like this. Okay, because somebody could be lying about somebody's birthday by a couple years or a year or something. So if you go back, those is not the people. Now, those children was probably raised by these 80s people that took the money. And then they paid this money to get them into the industry. But they stole this money from people like me, or from me in general, if they're northern or if they're from the Midwest, right? And turned us into, with witchcraft, they turned us into a slave race, or a group of stuffed animals or stuffed something, right? And then they gave us as gifts to these people. And so whoever is the one that is responsible for ruining this reputation, or trying to ruin my reputation, could be those, whoever this person is, that this they could have ended the life of this other person that didn't do nothing wrong. He came just for me. All right. And they're trying to take things that the first Drake family could have been involved with. I'm telling you, and they switched these families. This Coleman, Drake, Graham, Coleman, Cole, Graham shit is all twisted. The Parhams, all this shit. And I would have to blame, if these people think you're going to bring me down, I would have to blame the Father that's on the earth with me. And that's why God said, don't even pay attention to what he talking about if he talking shit. Listen to what I said. Because what it seemed is, these is people that my mother and my father were in commune with while I was younger. These are the people that want me out of the way, or don't want me to know nothing, or want me off the scene. And so I will stand and I will say, blow back every motherfucking thing. That's just it. Because you're not about to kill the nigga that somebody sent for me. Even if he was being shady at first and trying to be funny and smiling in my face or something like this, I don't care. This is sound like when me and my tourists was going out or whatever in middle school or something, and all the boys they had a chance, a shot to try to talk to me, but they didn't. They either was real cool, like friend with me, and they didn't never tell how they felt or something, or they was just people that was just like, just gross, like trying to touch on people and stuff like this. And then when I started going with this boy and he started treating me real nice, I'm telling you, they might have killed that nigga and then put a clone there that was doing shady stuff behind my back this whole time. They probably took him on their side or something like this. So this will be Yeshua Christ. I will be coming through some type of awakening at this time, and that person will be coming through with awakening. But it would be your wrong Samael if this person thought that he did it alone, or try to tell these people he did it alone, or he don't need me, or he ain't supposed to be with me. These people ain't supposed to be like, oh, pick somebody else ill, she did this. These people supposed to be like trying to make you stay together, like Betty Wright said. So I'm not giving them up. It's already mine. I'm already been assured. So I'm not gonna play with these people about what's mine. Yeah. So they saying you want a nigga with money, and I'm saying, bitch, I am the nigga with money. I always been a nigga with money. These masculines been coming to me in female form, stealing my shit. Some sneaky bitches. Yeah, 6 of coins. And 9 of cups. I'm telling you, it's a note or something coming towards somebody. Somebody about to be in the 9 of cups here. And this with your gifts. Okay? There's no ending here for somebody. Now, I don't know about this here. I don't know about somebody trying to make you immortal or trying to change your DNA. I change if not. I excel, but I change if not. My status don't change from the higher anything. Now, whatever they try to put on me as a servant or something, I was never going to take that shit anyway. You could have said all you want to, but you wouldn't see it in my blood. So you ain't changed nothing really on your documents. Where? I ain't seen it. So, and your documents don't override what God said. Hold on, y'all. I think I got to use the bathroom.